Hey folks, welcome, welcome. My name is Charles Morrison. Some of you may know me and some of you may not. I was born in North Carolina, but I spent some of my best years right here in the town of Westfield. My family and I, we love Westfield, and we always wanted Westfield to be the best Westfield that it could be. I believe some of you call it Bestfield. My real passion though was getting into trouble. Not just any trouble, good trouble. Sometimes you have to do that sometimes and get into some good trouble. Well, if I didn't get into any good trouble back then, you wouldn't have this pool right here. Would you guys like to hear about that story? Awesome. I'm going to tell you that story right now. I helped to create the Westfield Civil Improvement Association. We knew that Westfield could be better, and we knew that we had to do something about it. So we pushed the town government to abandon plans to turn this into a city dump. Can you believe that? They wanted to turn all of this beautiful land here into a city dump. Instead, we have the Westfield Memorial Pool right here, where people come here and swim and have a good time. I bet some of you've done that. Played some tennis, played some basketball, and had a good time. A town, it's more than just a building. It's also a place where we come together and we enjoy the fellowship of people, family, and community. At my job, I helped open doors for other Black people long before there was a push for inclusion or diversity. And I was proud to march with Martin Luther King in 1963 in the March for Washington for Jobs and Freedom. I led several marches right here in Westfield for civil rights. I urged Westfield Board of Education to close schools for Martin Luther King Day. I was proud to see that Westfield was one of the first towns to do so in Union County. I appreciate them putting that plaque there on my behalf. It commemorates all the work that we did back then. They didn't have to do that. We would have done it anyway. It was the right thing to do. We just knew we had to do something. We knew we needed people to stand up and to get into trouble. Yes, good trouble, but sometimes that might mean real trouble. That mayor back then wasn't fond of me, but guess what? He doesn't have a plaque here at the Westfield Community Pool. I'm proud of the work that we did here in the town of Westfield, the town where I raised my kids and my family with my beautiful wife, Shirley. That's all we ever wanted, was to live in a town where our kids could grow up and go to school and run track in Westfield High School like my son. I hope that I've inspired you to do some good work of your own and, of course, get into some good trouble. Be blessed and have a great day.